Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing a reading on your magic. Now, what came in today for your magic was the Rebirth card and also the Eight of Cups in reverse. We're going to be doing the reading for this one later on today. What I really felt about this day, this magic day, is that you're transitioning strongly into a new phase. And there's no more of you walking away, but rather walking into something. This is your time. The time is now. Okay. So, I really love this beautiful card. I'm going to read to you a little bit of what it has in the book here, because that's what I've been doing all week. These books have beautiful meanings, so here we go. So, let's talk about this one. Life leaps forward with this beautiful lady on the card. Flowers blooming, birds singing, animals playing, spirit allies appearing as the pilgrim dances to the song of creation. To the beat of her heart, to the rhythm of returning and rejoicing, she dances, one foot in the center and on the ground, the other on the edge of the circle, spinning her round. She dances knowing that the form of life changes, but the energy of spirit is eternal. This is a turning point in every pilgrim's journey. The pilgrim is becoming a wise one, seeing the sacred within and around her. She sees eternal spirit outside time and embodied spirit within time. She has reached the ending of non-being. Unmaking is turning into making. She is ready to create her life, her dreams, her purpose. We are stardust, illuminating the world as we walk. We are life embodying spirit as we walk. We are dust and water walking, chanting the spell of living well. So, very beautiful, very magical in the way that it's coming through, saying that you are at a very spiritual and special time in your life where it's time to transition into whoever you were meant to be, like the butterfly, who is now coming out of the cocoon and ready to fly. Okay? Ready to show your beautiful colors. Now, I mistook this at the beginning of the week for an oat branch in her stem in her hair, but it's actually a wheat stem. So, wheat shows fertility, creativity, blooms of spring. It may mean that by spring, something that you're working on will become, viable. Who knows? Maybe you're working on something right now that's going to bring in lots for you. I'm actually, I was about to say I'm not shuffling the right deck, but I guess I might be. I'm going to keep this one. I was going to do the Oracle. I guess I'll do that one later. There we go. Sacred union, partnership and romance, but it's also 9. We have 9 and 9. It could mean in what's related to relationships. It could very well be. I'm not going to deny it, although I don't do love readings. It's not necessarily love. It could be just, it says partnership and romance. So it could be something that you're partnering in to get off the ground. It could be friendship. It could be love, partnership, and romance. I see it more as the love card or the lover's card or the Two of Cups, the harmony, the union, the cooperation, the choices coming into play. I will look this up. The sacred union. I like sacred. Sacred means really important, right? It's about beautiful, true partnership. It shows you that spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. So I like what it says. It's exactly what I felt. It's like, it could be romance, but it could just about you being in tune to everything, including romance and everything else. Okay? You're never alone on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. The sacred union also represents the coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendship, family, business, and of course romance. No matter what the form, this message pertains to the value of partnership and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by the sacred union. This is a very positive omen. Of course it is. When you become one with yourself, when you bloom into your own beauty, you attract everything to you, including the beautiful spiritual energy of alignment that you've been working on all this time. So right now, it's a very magical time for you, my beautiful Pisces. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask the deck to please, put the cards, flip them onto the table, not into my hand. Although I did have the Ace of Earth, which represents, growing, planting, something new, opportunities, abundance. Thank you. Did you see that flip? Okay, so you have the Three of Water. Of course, again, talking about reconnection, celebration. We already had this card this week. Positive growth. So, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, there you go. Same thing. It's fun. It's a celebration of self. Everything about this card shows this lady just being completely happy and celebrating life and everything it has to offer. I feel that you're going to be celebrating yourself and your life as well, Pisces. There you go. Five of Earth. You are never alone. You are never alone. Okay? This card is about feeling alienating, but on the flip side of this card is always the meaning that even if you've thought you were alone, you are never alone. There's always sanctuary. There's always a place for you to be, and that's in divine spirit. Spirit, now that you are on your path, Pisces, now that you are figuring it out, you should know and never be in doubt that even in the trials that come, whether big or small, you will never ever be alone. Okay? There's always spirit there. There's always somebody that you can, rely on deep within yourself. And you'll just know. It's not something I can explain. Ever since I've started this wholeheartedly, most of my life I questioned if we were alone. I always knew deep down that we weren't. But in those really bad times, sometimes I did feel very alone. But as I connected with my guides and realized that we were not, in fact, ever alone. That was just something we created here, a belief. I've never felt alone since. Even when I am alone in this room, talking to a camera, I never ever feel by myself. I always feel surrounded by this beautiful spiritual energy of love. And this is the big message they want you to know, okay? The Five of Earth, probably the most important card, the most important lesson that you may have learned through this experience, is that they will always guide you when you look upon them, when you ask them, please help me, please guide me. That's one of their most treasured things, okay? For them to do for you. The Tower. I like this tower because this tower is also the number 7, okay? And this tower, nothing is happening. There's no lightning, nothing has fallen apart. The thing about this tower is I look upon it as I'm looking at it right now. I'm thinking to myself, you control the towers now. You control whether or not you're going to remodel this, fix it up, leave it as such, take it all down. This is your assessment. This is your life going forward. You're going to look at these towers and go, okay. Okay? This will not scare you anymore in life, because you're going to have divine help. That's first of all with this partnership card, this card of feeling like you're never alone. You're going to have it within you to look at choices and decisions and just things that happen on the fly even as experiences to be had. And the next step to take. Okay? You'll be looking at things like going, what is there for me to see? What is my next step in this? How can I make this better? If it can be made better, how can I utilize this? How can I help others with this? Do I take it apart and show people how to build stronger? Or do I fix it and show them how they can turn anything into gold? Okay? This is this kind of stuff that's master class. Okay? That's where you're at, Pisces. Master class. You guys don't see it, but on my clock right now, it's 111. Page of Water. Look at that. Rebirth into who? Page of Water. My card for Pisces. I know other readers have the King of Cups and all that, and they're associated to different cards, you know, different signs. For me, the Page of Water is a dreamer. The young dreamer at heart. Pisces never stops dreaming. Always tender with a lot of psychic abilities. The inner child that's dying to come out. The sensitive, the spiritual one. Okay? The one always looking for fresh insight. Seeing the happier, the lighter side of life. Okay? This is you. This is you coming in. Like I said this week, maybe you've never really known what your true nature has. Maybe it's been completely taken away from you as life went by from a very young age. You've now discovered who you are. You are going back to who you are. You're letting the colors come out. You're letting the celebrations begin. Look at all this blue. Look at all this water. Okay? I just noticed something. Do you notice? She's wearing like an intricate hat, and so is she. It's kind of synchronistic here. I love it. Queen of Air. What I feel about this Queen of Air, especially in reverse, is the strictness of the Queen of Air. The reason I say that is because Queen of Swords for me was always the strength of character, the one who made always the very wise decisions. Okay. But I experiencing a great loss, has seen a lot. And I feel that's what they were talking about. You maybe have never seen your true nature. Maybe you were the Page of Water, but became the Queen of Air with life. Okay? So the fact that she came in the reverse is saying that you're about to change into your true nature. The one that was always meant to be you. I'm not saying I won't retain the Queen of Swords, some of her traits, because I feel that she has tremendous strength that got me through a lot in this world. But I need to kind of merge her with the nature of Pisces, the water sign that is kind of, as they say in French, épanouir, into just kind of flowing into that beautiful energy, because I'm missing out on a very tender, a very love and heart center of who I am supposed to be. Okay? I shouldn't say supposed to be. Nobody's supposed to be anything except themselves. But maybe what you didn't know you could be. Okay? At the heart of you. Let's leave it at that. So this rebirth is truly your magic. I feel like it's more of a gift than magic, though. Yeah, change of perspective. You see that? Number 3. Isn't that gorgeous? The Hangman is showing you, look at all this blue. Look at all this beautiful water energy coming in. Also Pisces energy right here, the Hangman. The perspective. All this limbo, all this work, all this healing that we've done through time, it's gotten us to this point. It's gotten us to this fresh, beautiful perspective of realizing, wait a minute, maybe it's time that I'm supposed to be who I was always meant to be. Okay? Don't get me wrong, all of the stuff that you learn, if you were seeing yourself as somebody different than who your true nature was supposed to be, this was all meant to be. It was all supposed to be this way. You've gained insight, great tools, experience, how to do things, how to move forward. It's been a great teacher in your life. But now it's time to do that sacred union of who you were with who you're meant to be. Okay? To see everything in your path as a great reason for construction, to know that you are never ever alone, to reconnect to the important parts of you, to see this transition as, yes, sometimes hard, but a great opportunity to bloom, to create, and always, always have this beautiful Piscean perspective of the Hangman. When life throws you lemons, make lemonade. When you're going to be hung up somewhere, might as well take a look around and see how things look from that vantage point. Okay? Well, all right, my beautiful Pisces. I think I'm done with this one. We're going to come back and we're going to look at the 8 here. We're going to do that reading later on how you are now walking towards something and what Spirit wants you to know about that. Because I think that's equally important to know, where am I walking to? What am I doing? What do they have in store for you? What you should look out for. Okay? So I thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. And I will see you later, as always. Take good care of yourself.